Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us for North Dakota Today. I'm Lisa Bedell here with Chris Berg on this last day of April.
I was just talking to Jordan, and did April seem like eternity to you, or?
Yes. Yeah.
You seem very happy about that. It just seemed like forever. I don't know what it was. Like, I cannot wait to flip the calendar tomorrow, and I don't know what May's going to bring, but
May
it's
Day
May.
baskets,
there
hopefully,
you go.
and better weather. Yesterday,
Yes.
that rainy, like at least we didn't get the snow that we were talking about. Some people got a ton of snow, which would really make me very depressed. But
know,
today
right?
it's still kind of like we're stuck under the clouds, kind of icky, but at least it wasn't raining when I came in. Did you get sprinkles when you came in today?
No sprinkles coming in, but it looks like it's going to be kind of dreary for the next, few days, but it's May. It's got to turn around soon, right?
And if you need a little like smile on your face today because, you think April lasted forever, it's going to be May. It's going to be May. The NSYNC Justin Timberlake meme is back in full force. You've probably seen it. I think we have one here. It's going to be May. Thank goodness.
What's that from again?
Well, it's going to be me. Are you pretending like you don't know?
Yeah. From
Yeah,
the Saturday Night Live days?
Yeah, good stuff. Remember Justin Timberlake with that hair?
Oh my gosh.
That brings me back.
Him and Britney hanging out and kicking it.
And their matching denim outfits at one of the award shows. Yeah, life has changed for both of them, for sure.
Yeah.
Anyway, May 1st tomorrow. Get ready for your May Day baskets. This is actually kind of a disturbing story, but I feel like it's what everybody is talking about today. I don't know if you heard about this. A Minnesota community is stunned by an extreme case of animal abuse. Apparently, a graphic Facebook post is going viral. We're not going to show it because it's bad news, but it has to do with a dead puppy that was found on the side of the road in Red Lake. Due to the graphic nature, we don't want to show it. We're not going to exploit that. But rescuers describe it as a 7-month-old German Shepherd who was found skinned and then left on the road. What's even worse is this dog was somebody's pet. The dog was named Smokey, and it has a lot of people outraged. Red Lake Rosie's Rescue is trying to get more information. I know we had Callie on the story yesterday talking about this, and I feel like people up there, I know she interviewed a guy who was like, dogs are man's best friend. Why would someone do this? But, it's kind of like every time you hear about a story like this, and we've had a couple, it just really breaks people's hearts.
Oh,
and
it's disturbing.
So hopefully, if you have any information, this happened in Red Lake, please, contact the authorities. You hear about stuff like this, and then, sadly, my head goes to, people who do that, what's the next, step? I mean, I
Well,
hate to
let's hope
jump to
there is
that.
no next step, and this person is locked up for a very, very long time, because
Yeah,
it's just,
demented.
thank
and
you.
Sick.
That's a nice way of putting it, yeah.
So-
We'll leave it at that at 9:03 in the morning.
Yeah, well, it's just sad. So obviously trying to find more information, gone viral, which I think it's because so many people are pet owners and they just think, how could somebody do this? So sad stuff. This was a heartwarming story from yesterday, though. It's been a long journey for 2 young boys at Freedom Elementary School in West Fargo. We've talked a lot about them. Landon Solberg, one, but also our newsroom has done a lot of stories with Grantley Johnson. Grantley is a first grader at Freedom Elementary in West Fargo, and Landon Solberg, of course, one of my favorite boys in the world, is a 5th grader. And of course, they've both been battling cancer, something that no one ever, but especially kids, it just breaks your heart. Yesterday, they were honored with an award that has never been given out before. Check this out. During an assembly, the West Fargo Police Department gave both Grantley's there in the orange, how cute is he, and also Landon there, a Medal of Honor for their fight against cancer. How awesome. Look at all of the officers there shaking their hands. The boys were also given a certificate reminding them just how brave they are, Team Grantley there, making it a special moment for their families. And we have, we can hear from the kids too.
They fought really hard through their battles, and it's awesome to see them get honored for this.
I was just so proud. I just you think back to everything that he's been through and all the challenges he's faced and how much strength he truly does have and bravery and courage.
And to make the day even more special, the awards were a surprise to the boys. Of course, they gave us the heads up. That's why we were able to have cameras there. Neither of them had any idea that it was coming. And they say they'll never soon forget it.
I had no idea this was gonna go on today.
What was it like to hear your name? Were you shocked?
Yes.
So what does it feel like now to have that Medal of Honor?
Very cool.
He is just
Good for those guys,
so
I know.
adorable. Grantley rang the bell 2 weeks ago, which means he's now cancer-free. Landon, of course, is
Wow.
continuing to fight his battle. And his parents say they won't give up until he is also cancer-free. And my kids also go to Freedom. And I know Marley, my 5th grader, was saying that the police officers told the boys that when they grow up, if they want to be police officers, they have a spot for sure in the
Nice.
West Fargo Police Department. So such an awesome day for everyone involved, uplifting. You know, it's a lot for kids, elementary kids, to have to think about and understand and, you know, learn about. So I thought that was a great feel-good story. Okay, remember yesterday I was talking about the Shriners, and I got to eat all those great potato dishes at the Suds and Spuds event, and I was like, I'm pretty sure that the Screaming Goat home brewers won. Well, apparently that's true, and apparently they were watching and they said, you did take a picture with us. Why didn't you show this picture? So here's a picture from Suds and Spuds. This picture on the left, Josh Helmer. On the right is Eric Martin. And I think we have a picture of the whole crew too. And they were, you know, very excited when they won. They get that traveling trophy for the whole year. So this home brewing thing is really becoming a thing. And I told you that I really loved the top winning potato dish, which was sweet potato cheesecake.
Yeah.
I will say, because I'm a beer drinker, I put that out there. I did sample some of that Screaming Goat. I think I even took a sticker because they had I tried one, and then they're like, well, if you like a Blue Moon, you got to try this one. And I did. I may have sampled it more than once just to make sure that I really liked it. They're little teeny glasses. So anyway, so thank you so much to those guys for sending that picture to me. And of course, we wanted to share it here too. How cool is that name? You're going to remember that,
I was
right?
going to ask, why Screaming Goat? Do you
I don't
know?
know. I don't know. I should have done more. You know, I did try to find them on Facebook to see if I could find more information on Screaming Goats. Hey, you're going to remember it, and if you see it, you're going to want to drink some
Yeah.
Screaming Goat brew. Okay, going from like beer to like the smartest kids ever. Do you remember what you scored on your ACT?
I think so.
Well, a set of triplets from Illinois have earned near perfect
Wow.
scores on their ACTs. Not only one Smarty Pants, but 3 17-year-old sisters, Elena, Karina, and Madeline, all scored a combined 106 on the test. That's just 2 points off the maximum 108. One of the triplets actually earned a perfect 36. The other 2, not quite as smart. They only got 35s. Super smart. So apparently the identical twins want to go into engineering, while Karina, who's a fraternal twin, said she's interested in medicine. And
Good for them.
they're going to do whatever they want and probably go to school for free.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Before we move on, I got to remind people that a summer favorite is returning to Starbucks today. If you're like short on calories, s'mores frappuccinos are back at Starbucks locations by popular demand. It was launched back in 2015 and has become a huge summer favorite. I'll drink it, but I do prefer the real thing. You love s'mores, don't you?
Oh, yeah, I love that picture. The
That's
real
awesome.
thing, and then a little frappuccino thing. So, all right, stay with us. Coming up on today's show, it's an entire day dedicated to keeping children safe, loved, and happy. We've got the details for you coming up right after this.